Hey peeps, we are back. We are talking Love After Lockup, Love During Lockup, Season 4, Episode 46. Hey, before we get into the video, please do me the honors of subscribing to my channel, hitting the notification bell so you can always be notified when I post new content, hitting the thumbs up because that does wonders for my channel, and share. Thanks. So the episode starts off right where it left off with RANEKA and SONTA. So her friend Ray is over. They're still talking to him on the phone and he is clearly playing her. Listen, this man is just not that into her. In my opinion, he doesn't love her nearly as much as she loves him, if he loves her at all. She just falls for anything. He's looking at her, talking about he doesn't know those girls. He's not talking to anybody else. And if she loves him, she will believe him and trust him. She's all smiling and carrying on, just falling for the bullshit. Her friend says, I can't believe this. You are sitting here believing this. You are blowing kisses and acting like you're such a head over heels in love with this dude. You are falling for this. You cannot believe this. This is what prisoners do. The male and the female prisoners. They all sit back and talk a good game. They learn this in prison. There's got to be at least classes for this. Class 100, class 101, class 102. I mean, there's classes on how to finesse people on the outside, people who are lonely and desperate. I mean, geez, I'm tired of this woman. I'm tired. So listen, I understand everybody wants to be loved. Everybody just wants a little bit of love and affection. I get it. Love and affection. I get it. But girl, it's just desperate. It's called I'm settling for anything because I want this man. This is a no. This is a no-go. You are living in the land of the delusional. This man is not going to be honest, truthful, and faithful to you. You uprooted your children and yourself. You moved away from your family, your friends, and your business to be with this man that you have never met outside of prison. Not only have you never met him outside of prison, it seems that you've never done a simple Google search. Okay, there is no way that I'm talking to a guy from prison and I haven't called up the local clerk of courts where the guy has committed his crimes so that I could not look at his full record. I mean, no ma'am, I'm not about to uproot my kids for a bunch of foolishness. Then she kept reminding us that she's been with him for 13 months and she spent all this money on him, but you're on a phone that the screen is cracked. Why do you have money to send this inmate, but you don't have money to fix the cracked screen on your phone? This is a no-go. And then when she was calling around, because it turns out he's not going to get out of jail because he had committed some sort of crimes while he was in jail. So, you know, she's calling around. She calls the judge. And I said, I have never in my life seen it where you're calling an actual judge to ask questions about a criminal and his getting out of jail. The judge tells her that she needs to direct her questions to the prison because she has no idea if he's being transferred and then they're going to release him. He does not know. But when she calls, she tells the man his real name is LATISHA. I said, LATISHA? Well, what? LATISHA? I wasn't ready. I really wasn't. What the hell? LATISHA? I mean, damn. She's all upset talking about she can't believe he caught another charge while he was in jail. Ma'am, he's always talking to you on a phone that he's not allowed to have, that somebody has snuck in they butt to the prison. You know, he's breaking the rules there. I'm just saying. Anyway, she was crying, oh my God, I've gone through all of this and he might not get out of jail. Girl, listen, do yourself a favor. Do your children a favor. Pack up your sideburns and everything else and go to hell home. Go back to your mama's house. Restock your vending machines and get yourself some mental health insurance. You have got to start taking better care of your mental health. This is ridiculous. Anyway, moving on. Tisha and Keith. I'm sick of her too. Her and her feathers. Anyway, she's just come out of her prison visit. She was so excited to see her husband. And listen, she was only on one segment of this episode, and I'm thankful for it. But she referred to him as her husband at least 3 times. I mean, seriously, ma'am, he's got a damn name. Keith. We know he's your husband. Jeez. She says that when she went in for her visit, they talked about her visit with the attorney. And she says he understands exactly what a prenup is, what a postnup is, but it's just not for them. So they're not going to get one. She says that he's got all this respect on the street. He's got respect from his family, respect from prison, and she's just going to fall in line. Oh, ma'am. That's where we differ. We differ in a lot of ways, but hell to the no. I have never, ever in the past, current, in the future, never will I ever be the fall in line kind of girl. Fuck no. I don't fall in line. Are you kidding me? Especially when the line is on the way to hell. This man is shit. And you are ridiculous for falling in line. No, ma'am. Get the damn postnup. I mean, it's ridiculous. We find out that he's got 3 babies by 3 different women. I said, and you still don't want that postnup? Because legally, if he owes child support, they can attach that right to you because you and him are one and there's no postnup. Girl, don't be dumb. She gives off the vibe that she has invested her entire life into this man. And I don't think he's devoting his entire life to you at all. When her friend calls her and says that she's friends with one of his baby mamas and the lady doesn't believe that they're married and she's not going to respect their marriage, well, I don't think that she's going to respect their marriage either, because he's probably talking to her on the phone on a regular basis, whispering sweet nothings into her ear, trying to make it seem like they're going to be a family when he gets out of jail. Listen, LATISHA, you're in your late 30s, honey. It is time to grow all the way to hell up. It's also time to open up your damn ears and stop worrying about my husband and worry about yourself and your children. I mean, geez, this makes no damn sense. There is no way that I'm going to be out here in these streets caping for this he got respect on the streets ass. He in jail with El Chapo. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. Girl, listen. Get your head out your clouds and out your husband's ass. And get you a postnup, or better yet, get you a divorce. Get yourself a divorce. This is ridiculous. Jade and Chris. Now listen, Jade to me is not the smartest woman in the room. But she thinks she is. Her and her sister have a bit of an attitude about all the questions they received from Chris's family. I don't know why. Jade makes the stupid comment talking about maybe they think that I'm a gold digger. You think? You don't have a job. You are living off of him. You are making a living as a content creator on TikTok or Instagram off being a rich prisoner's wife. You are out here showboating and grandstanding this man's money. So yeah, I don't blame them for thinking that you're a gold digger and you're only with him for his money. And in my mind, I think that her sister is a little bit jealous of the situation. Does anybody else think that her sister is a little bit jealous that Jade gets to sleep until noon, head off to Starbucks, and perpetrate online while she actually has to go to work for her money? She acts like a little bit of a jealous sister, in my opinion. Then she makes this comment talking about, she's not with him for his money. She wouldn't stoop to dating an inmate for money. Girl, maybe he's the one who's stooping for dating you. I'm just saying, come on now, girl. You're dating him, and it is not because you are so head over heels in love with this dude, because you don't even like to answer his phone calls. Now, when Chris tells her that they didn't really need a postnup or a prenup because everything that she has belongs to him. So we find out, and she finds out, which I don't understand how the hell she didn't know this, that none of that stuff is in her name. The house is not in her name. The car is not in her name. The RV is not in her name. Those off-road utility vehicles, not in her name. Now, miss, I'm not with him for his money. All of a sudden she says, well, if you divorce me, that leaves me with nothing. Maybe I do need to have my name on, the mortgage and the cars and stuff. Oh, not so you can pay on them with them, but so you can have something when you leave, when he divorces your ass. Now, here's the thing. I am happy that he was smart enough not to put her name on a damn thing, but he is legally married to her. So when they go to court, it's possible that she could leave with something. But I appreciate that she's not going to leave with everything because he didn't put her name on anything. In the end of all this, I think that Jade and Chris are extremely toxic people. I think Jade is in it for the money. I think that Chris really loves her a little too much. He's obsessed. And I think that when things don't work out the way he wants it to work out, he is going to take everything. And she's going to have to fight him like hell in court. Girl, you are ridiculous. You better take what you can get and run, because you are not about to go without a fight. It is going to be a problem. Andy and Brittney. So Andy is meeting up with Brittney's daughter, Gracie, so they can go visit her in prison. And I said, here again is another parent that I'm not cool with. I don't like this idea at all. First of all, her daughter is 18. Thank God she's 18, but still, there is no way in hell that I would send my 18-year-old daughter alone to meet a man that she has never met, a man that you do not know outside of prison, to take a long car ride to see you in jail alone. No, ma'am, not my child. You could absolutely tell that this young lady was not comfortable at all. And he's talking about, oh, I know I look like an ex-cop. Andy, there is nothing about you that says ex-cop. You definitely don't have the damn common sense of an ex-cop. I'm just saying, there's nothing, Andy. So when they get out of the visit, Andy says, well, Gracie isn't even talking to me. Andy, she wasn't talking to you before the visit. She don't know you. So Andy says that everything was fine in the visit until he went to the restroom. And then when he came back from the restroom, they stopped talking. So Brittney calls her and she asked her daughter, was she comfortable with Andy yet? And she said no. She thinks that he's going to be a hindrance to their relationship. And I don't blame Gracie. There's already clearly some problems with her and her children. Their relationship is broken. There's been some trauma in this relationship. Adding Andy to the mix is not a good idea. They don't need to feel as if they have to compete for your attention with Andy. Not only that, Andy is so concerned about Brittney and her daughter, he should really be more focused on his relationship with his children. Andy, I'm sick of you. So Brittney then calls Andy, and Andy tells her that, Gracie was really quiet, and she says, oh, she's just tired. She worked last night. I said, wait a minute. Didn't you just tell Andy to hell off for lying to you? But you're lying to him. Why didn't you just tell him the way he told you his daughters don't really want to mess with you? Tell him your daughter don't want to mess with him either. It's too much. I mean, Andy, your relationship with your kids could be so much better if you put the same amount of effort into your children that you're putting into Gracie and Brittney. I'm sick of Andy. I'm sick of Brittney. Good luck to you, Gracie. You deserve better. Brittney and KEROK. Gosh, I really like Brittney. Brittney, girl, you are in for a world of trouble. You need to really run. You need your own apartment. You got to go. This whole thing is ridiculous. She's got his weird friend EB following her around like some sort of stalker. I mean, it's gross and disgusting. As soon as I found out that this boy was following me around, I would call the police and report him, because I'm that type of person. I'm a reporter. I'm a law-abiding citizen. I call the cops. I don't fool around. Anyway, Brittney is late again for her cosmetology class, and I'm team cosmetology instructor. She tells her, listen, I don't want to hear any more of these excuses. I don't want to hear I just got out of prison. I don't want to hear none of that shit. The next time you are late, you're out of here. I'm with the instructor, because she's going to go on talking about, well, I've got a lot of things going on outside of here. So what? Everybody's got a lot of things going on outside of here. I have a few coworkers that always has an excuse for something. Well, I'm going through this and I'm going through that. Well, I don't give a damn. We've got a project due and I want your part of the project. I'm going through shit too. I got these home improvement projects that I am jacking up thinking I'm Bob Vila and I'm not. Thinking that I'm Joanna and Chip Gaines and I am not. Okay, I'm over here just creating mess, but I'm still showing up for work on time and I'm still turning in my projects, my reports. Anyway, this is not even about me. Daggone it. Anyway, this dude is outside of her school, outside of her job, spying on this woman. I said, oh God, this is disgusting. Don't you have a girlfriend or a boyfriend? Don't you have a job? You don't have anything to do. There's not a movie that was just released that you can't go to the movies to see. You don't need to go to a restaurant. You don't need to go see your mama. You don't have anything that you need to do besides follow this girl around town. No, ma'am. This is disgusting. Listen, EB is at this girl's job. I wish somebody would show up at my work. Show up at my work and see how fast I don't call the cops. Right after I cuss you straight down to hell, I'm going to cuss you down to hell. And then I'm going to call the cops. Get the hell off the premises. Anyway, this dude shows up to her job asking her questions like he is the police. Listen, you don't have to answer him. You don't have to tell him shit. I sat there the whole time watching the screen waiting for her to tell him to get the hell stepping. I said, well, what? Nah. He's talking about he don't trust her. She be out too late and she cheated on KEROK. KEROK broke up with her. When you break up, I can do whatever the hell I want to do. I could have the sex with anybody. We broke up. I mean, get the hell on. Then KEROK cheated on her as well. Listen, EB, go find you somebody to play with, because this is disgusting. Brittney, listen, girl. All of this is one gigantic Olympic-sized red flag. KEROK is controlling and manipulative. KEROK's family members are spying on you and talking to you like you ain't shit. EB is doing way too damn much and crossing too many damn lines. All up in your business and you don't owe him shit. Girl, listen. Pack up your shit in the early morning because you know they'll be asleep. They ain't doing shit but watching you throughout the day, so they got time to rest. While they asleep, you need to secretly pack and tip your ass the hell up out of that place. Get your name off the lease and go find you somewhere to be. Jeez, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. This is stalking. Savannah and Jake, you know what? I'm sick of her. You know what? I'm tired of her. She is giving, I am so desperate. I am so lonely. I am so childish. I am so immature. And I clearly cannot read a damn room. She is a nut job. I'm tired of her. She is down in Jake's hometown meeting up with one of his old friends named Tim, who he used to do crime with in the past. As soon as she sits down at the table, she is asking him questions about past crimes. Ma'am, is your brain on? No, seriously, turn it on and turn it up. You can't ask somebody about their past criminal life on national TV. That man ran the hell up out of there as fast as he could. Who? What? You want him to tell you stuff that they allegedly did in the past? You want him to snitch on Jake? Like, what is happening? Savannah, listen. Girl, go on home. Because you are just awkward as hell. And you clearly does not know one damn thing about the streets. Not one thing. You don't know anything about the code of the streets. The code for the killers. Hoo-doo! Anyway, I'm sorry. I need a nap. But girl, listen, you're doing too much. The man ran out of there like a track star. He said, oh no, he's uncomfortable. Listen, there's too many red flags. People don't mess with Jake. They don't want to mess with you. His family is sick of you. Girl, please go home and stick to the rivers and the lakes that you used to, because you don't know anything about these streets. I'm sick of you. Anyway, peeps, get down in the comments and let me know what you think. And until next time, bye.